Secured like military installations, these enormous depots are multiplying across Spain. Data centres store your mails, photos, and any videos you send, even your online conversations. Exceptionally, we've been able to go inside one of them in Madrid.
Pass your card first.
Director Francisco Ramirez shows us round.
We're going to go into a room with servers. That's why there are tight security measures. You have to identify yourself twice, once with the card and then with your fingerprint.
The director didn't want to give details about the company's clients. He says business is going well. 4 new data centres are being built near Madrid.
When people talk about the cloud, that's not an abstract thing. It's a site like this one where racks of real servers store the digital world. For example, when you send a WhatsApp photo, it goes through a data center like this, then it's distributed through underground cables connecting the center with the outside.
In 4 years, the capacity of data centres in Spain is going to double. A lucrative market growing exponentially and in the hands of a few multinationals. Like Meta, the owner of Facebook and WhatsApp.
It's here.
A few hundred kilometres from Madrid, this is where the company is going to build its biggest data centre in Europe, stretching over 190 hectares.
It's going to be here.
Across this whole field.
They should have already started with the construction of the building.
2 years ago, Aurora and Fanta set up a group to stop the multiplication of data centres in the country.
Here there will be an enormous storage building that's going to ruin the view.
These warehouses will house thousands of servers functioning round the clock. To acquire this land, Meta paid 20 million euros to the town hall. A very good deal for the US firms, says Aurora.
Their first choice was the Netherlands. They wanted to build their data center over there, but the local authorities refused permission because they had already suffered an environmental impact from data centers.
That impact included heavy water use. To cool down the servers, Meta plans to use more than 500 million litres a year of drinking water, so that electronic components aren't damaged.
Here we're standing on the banks of the Tagus River. One of its tributaries is going to provide the water that the data center is going to use.
She finds that absurd in one of the most arid regions of Spain.
Just after the Meta project got approval, the region's farmers needed financial help because they had lost everything from drought.
200 kilometres upstream, Ángel is one of them. This 72-year-old farmer struggles more each year to grow his crops.
This is a field of cereals, 3 hectares of wheat. It's just rained up. But for the last 3 years, drought has become more and more of a problem.
His crops depend solely on rainwater.
In total, I've lost 153,800 euros. That's an enormous sum. It's not that I'm not earning anything, it's that I'm losing money because we're getting into debt. The farmers like me that don't have irrigation systems are not going to be able to make a living from our job.
Ángel has become active in the country's main agricultural union to try to save the region's producers.
Hi, friends.
3 years ago, the farmers asked the authorities to create a water reservoir to irrigate 2,800 hectares.
They told me that's not in the region's plans or in the country's plans.
Are you saying what we presented so far has been turned down, or?
All they said, that wasn't in their plan. I'm going to continue to support you. All I want is for that project to see the light, that's all.
Ángel finds the decision unfair. More than 200 families could have benefited from the reservoir.
I think water is far more important for the primary sector than for data centers. It seems nearly mad to me that there's plenty of water for some people, as much as they want.
It's not normal. It's always companies that end up winning. The little guys like us are always struggling.
Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, Blackstone. Technology giants and investment funds are flooding into Spain. In the north, in Aragon, they've received a warm welcome from the authorities.
Please welcome Jorge Azcón, President of Aragon.
This region alone has attracted 37 billion euros in investment from data centres.
El futuro en Aragón será tecnológico o no será.
To great excitement, politicians and tech leaders gathered for an event in Zaragoza.
Tendréis que pasar por nuestro stand a salvar a la Tierra de un apocalipsis, ¿vale? Tendréis que convencer.
Amazon Web Services is the main investor in the region. The firm has already built 3 mega data centres.
How are you?
Kurik is the director for Spain and shows us the company's latest innovation.
Let's demonstrate generative AI. You write here, you choose the style, and if you like it, we can print you a sticker.
Can I do one? What should I write? Cat that jumps. Amazon Nova, our multimodal artificial intelligence. And it's created a cat sticker.
Creating the sticker this director likes requires between 2 to 5 litres of water, according to an American study. Generative AI consumes a lot more energy than simple data storage.
Oh, there you go.
To make that technology available throughout Spain, Amazon is going to increase its data centres in Aragon 10 times.
All our data centers work on renewable energy. We have a very firm commitment. We want to be water positive by 2030. The goal is to return more water to nature than we consume.
A statement that raises a question. Is Amazon Web Services really capable of creating water? In Huesca, we went to see how the company intends to do that.
We're going to go to the water source that Amazon Web Service is going to rehabilitate.
Our whole visit is filmed. Do you have to record everything every time we talk about Amazon?
Yes, because if incorrect information is published, they might ask for explanations, so we need to do things well.
Lorena Orduna is the Conservative mayor of this town of 56,000 residents. Like most of the MPs, she's signed a confidentiality agreement with Amazon.
How are you? All well? It's been a long time. Shall we go?
Amazon is going to finance the repair of a pipe to transport water from this source to the town.
We're going to change this whole part of the pipe. What is complicated is not the repairing itself, but the size of the works and the difficulty of the terrain.
We're going to have excellent quality drinking water in Huesca. The arrival of Amazon is a real motor for the town of Huesca. It allows us to save a lot of money because it's Amazon Web Service financing. It's 3 million euros that we can invest elsewhere.
The company's plans so far here are repairing a pipe. It has used the town's water reserves for the last 2 years to cool the servers at its data centres.
The town hall issues a water bill to the industrial zone, which contains many businesses, so I can't give you the exact consumption of Amazon, only for that technology park.
An independent survey said the water use of the industrial park has risen by 62 million litres a year since the US giant arrived, double the consumption announced.
Wow, what a water reserve.
Environmental activists are unhappy about that opacity. They've spent 6 months investigating the expansion of data centres in Aragon by the multinational.
Look at the size of it. It must be at least a kilometre, right?
Carlos says the company is going to be given direct access to the groundwater table. As well as drawing from water in the reserves, the company also intends to dig 8 wells. Some of them will even be inside their installations.
That's the plan of the installations at the centre of El Burgo del Ebro. According to the project, there will be 2 wells dug inside the centre, but inside there'll be no way to monitor the water extracted. If there is no plan to stop the installations in the case of a problem of drought or a lack of electricity, then they won't have to stop. It's a difficult situation. It took me a whole week to discover there would be wells. It was written in small print.
A few weeks ago, Amazon revised its water needs upwards because the company hadn't anticipated the rising temperatures in the region. The impacts of climate change are, however, more and more visible in Spain.